In a significant step towards promoting inclusive storytelling, the Scoop Storytelling Initiative recently organized a two-day workshop for over 30 media professionals, with focus on equipping career journalists with the skills to better represent underrepresented and minority communities in their narratives. The workshop featured experienced facilitators, emphasizing the importance of diverse voices in storytelling. The Executive Director, Scoop Storytelling Initiative, Zainab Bala, highlighted the importance of the workshop.
So basically, as a journalist, what you want to see when you do a story is a change in the lives of the people whose stories we've told, or maybe a perception change, policy influence. Those are basically what you want to see when you do a story. And so inclusive storytelling helps to make sure that everybody is taken, we take everybody along in this journey, particularly those who do not have the voice to amplify themselves. Also focusing on their stories help policymakers, basically people who can influence change, see their perspectives as well, to be all inclusive.
And for me as a communication professional, it was yet again a time of relearning, and it was eye-opening to hear from industry experts how best to tell these stories. One of the things that stood out for me, beyond telling the stories of people, minority group, marginalized group, which are key areas that I work in as a communication professional, is to tell stories that will lead to impact. Tell stories that will lead to policy formulation, and tell stories that will yet again bring a level of inclusiveness to the people, but beyond that, also able to add value to their living.
Participants engage in discussions about challenges faced by marginalized groups and explore techniques to amplify their stories effectively. Participants express their gratitude and excitement about implementing their new skills in their respective media houses.
The workshop, I've been able to learn a whole lot of things. Ability to understand the bias, understand my personal opinion, understand physical movement, even while I'm getting my stories, go close to people in the community and get to know them better, creating relationships with those people in the community, strategies just to get that story and get it done.
I think it's very important to represent people and portray people with dignity and respect, and also consider the way they want to be represented and depicted in the media.
This training has been an eye-opener. I mean, each time I attend workshops, I try to learn one or two things, but in this one, I've learned more than two. So I've learned about, when you go out for reports, you should be able to, be friends with the community you go to, try to create that friendly environment before, approaching them with questions. I've also learned about, biases. You should be able to, hold your biases and don't allow it to come out on your report.
The workshop, held in collaboration with the Mandela Washington Fellowship, the United States Embassy, the Center for Storytelling, IREX, Follow the Money, and CJID, concluded with a sense of accomplishment and renewed commitment among participants to use their platforms for a positive change.